Five. Give me 1 second, and I'll be with you guys in one moment. I'm late, of course. We're live. All right, we got the co-main, David Moreau Jr. versus, what's his name? Yamaguchi Falcao. I think that's his name. I don't know much about Falcao, but I do know David Moreau Jr. is a beast. So I want to see how he looks tonight. It's a big step in the right direction for him. He's a co-main of a big main event. So I want to see what all the hype is about. I have watched him before, but I want to see how he looks when he gets tested. See if I can share the stream. Okay. Seems like Morel is going to make quick work of this dude. Good right hand. And here goes Morel, and there we go. Falcao's hurt. And there it is. And why is he looking at the ref? And down goes Falcao. Well, that didn't take long for David Morrell Jr. Damn. Yamaguchi Falcao in trouble in the first round. He got 1 minute to survive. Ooh, they might stop this. Here's Morel swarming on the ropes. Morel looking for the finish. Falcao was able to hold on. Good left hand. Good right hand. I think this fight needs to be stopped. Ooh, good left hand by David Morrell Jr. And that is it. Yamaguchi Falcao is on the ground face first. Not even 2 minutes. That's like... And he's still down. Yamaguchi Falcao is still down. Oh, that wasn't close at all. Maybe that shouldn't have been the co-main event. I didn't even get to do a scorecard at all. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, he got a first round knockout, and this is supposed to be a test for him, and he just blitzed this dude. Yamaguchi Falcao is still down, so I hope he's okay. It's not funny, but it is funny. No, that's a way to kick off a stream. All right, everybody, welcome to the stream. Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia tonight. We had just wrapped up the co-main event. David Morrell Jr. just knocked out Yamaguchi Falcao in the first round with a clean left hand. And I guess we're moving on to the main event. Very late start for me. I usually like to start right before the co-main first round, but it seems like it didn't matter anyway. So it might be a short stream. So, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, probably the biggest fight in boxing right now. Most anticipated. It's finally here. And everybody's excited. I already picked my winners in the prediction video, if you saw it. I got Tank winning by 8th or 9th round knockout. But I think it's going to be a good fight. Yamaguchi Falcao is still down. He's still not moving. I don't know if they're telling him not to move or...
Yeah, he's having nothing. He's breathing.
Well, that was interesting. Garcia, let's go. I don't know how to say your name, so I won't try to attempt to pronounce it, but thank you for the chat. Welcome to the stream. You got Garcia. I got Tank. What's good, CKT? Glad you could join the stream. He's still down. I don't know how I feel about that though. This is supposed to be a test for him. This was supposed to be the fight where we see what he was made of, and he just blitzed dude. It almost looked like dude wasn't even in the same class as Morrell.
He barely threw a punch.
Every punch that Morrell landed hurt Falcao. Wow. That was a good right hand. Not even close. Now let's be real. Is this dude ready for David Benavidez? Not yet. Fight has not started yet. But we're getting ready to start now in a few moments. Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia has not started. They're still trying to get Yamaguchi Falcao situated right now. That was a good left hand. I don't think this dude is ready for David Benavidez yet. I don't think he's ready for him yet. That was too easy of a fight. He got to get one more fight, an actual challenge. He's a guy that's never lost by a knockout in his professional career, and it didn't even take a round for Morrell to finish him. And even when you're fighting David Morrell and he has you hurt, and I think he had like 45 seconds. Oh, thank you, M. Thank you for the support. Thank you for joining the stream. Just a few moments now. I mean, they're still getting Yamaguchi Falcao situated. He's still hurt, so once they get him situated and make sure he's okay, then we'll proceed to the main event, the Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. He's up. Good. He's up. Good to see him up. He looks okay. You know, you got to be safe with these fighters. The fighter's safety comes before anything. But I'm impressed with David Moreau Jr. He looks like a good prospect. He is a champion, by the way, but with only 8 fights, I don't know if he's ready for a type of fighter like David Benavidez or even Canelo Alvarez for that matter. He's walking on his own power, so he's okay. I would think so. And we're just waiting now for them to wrap this up. I don't think it's that simple. I don't think he's ready for that big fight yet. I like David Morrell Jr. I do. I really do. He's a good fighter, good accuracy, good obviously good power, but I just don't see him ready to compete with the top dogs just yet. I mean, I can't necessarily get behind a guy that only has 9 fights under his belt. And he's never been in there with a guy that can really pop him like that. He needs a little bit more. He needs a little bit more adversity before he gets up there with like David Benavidez or Jamal Charlo and all those guys. But definitely an intriguing name to look forward to. Now, but that's not. This is not the fight we all came to see. Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Huge implications on this fight. It's just one of the many super fights in that division that have been made. Obviously, we have Devin Haney and Lomachenko later this year. And so, yeah, the lightweights are getting it done in that division. They're trying to wrap up that division. You know, man, Devin Haney having his fight with Lomachenko is another one I'm looking forward to, and another one I will stream. This fight has been begged. Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia has been begged about for years, and people have wanted this fight for years, and we're finally getting it now. It's a very even fight in my opinion. I do have Tank winning, but this can do wonders for the sports. We can get back to that era of super fights. I would think I heard a rumor that Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence were supposed to be announced on this card. I haven't seen anything about it yet though, so I'll keep an eye on that. Did this fight start for some reason? The zone won't work after I pay. The fight has not started yet, so I don't know why your DAZN is not working. The fight has not started yet. In fact, we're still wrapping up the post-fight interview for the co-main. So I don't know why your DAZN is not working. I mean, he hit him twice and it was just over. I expected to see more seats filled, but maybe that's just because it doesn't seem like the main event is anywhere near close yet. Well, good to see Yamaguchi walk out on his own power. He got like the supreme acne on his face. I guess he wants David Benavidez next. He wants David Benavidez next. I don't know about that, man. I think he's a good fighter, but I just don't know about that. Dave Morrell, I feel like he's not experienced enough yet. He needs that one like good fight before I can truly say like he's ready for a guy like David Benavidez. We saw what just a few weeks ago. We saw what David Benavidez could do in the ring. How he drug Caleb Plant to the deep waters. Another good fighter, and he just outworked him, outmatched him. I mean, that's a monster in 168, David Benavidez. Take a Twitter look. I haven't heard anything about no other fight being announced tonight. I can check again. Other than that, it's been a pretty bad card to look at. I think everybody's so excited about the main event that the card doesn't even matter, but it was still a pretty weak card to look at. You know, you had Elijah Garcia versus Kevin Salgado, Bektamir Melikuziev versus Gabe Rosado. That fight was just before this one in the David Morrell, Yamaguchi Falcao. All these fights were mismatches, and none of them were really good like that. I'm guessing because the fight was just so anticipated, I guess they thought they could just put anything up there, but it's a little disappointing. I tweeted that out. I would have expected better for a fight of this magnitude to have a better card than it did. Especially that Melikuziev fight. I think it's time. Everybody's excited. It's main event time. They're in Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena. Perfect fight for a super fight like this. I'm just gonna imagine I can only imagine what the pay-per-view numbers are gonna look like after this. Oh, it seems like we won't be down here for that long. I haven't seen the fighters walk in. It's the first time I'm actually seeing the fighters in their dressing rooms. Because I didn't see Tank walk in. I didn't see Ryan walk in. They kind of just snuck in low key, I guess. There's a lot of controversy about this fight, about the rehydration clause and all that. I don't really care about that. There's really no excuse. Ryan's bigger anyway, so it really shouldn't matter. Because he's bigger anyway. So I don't think that's a valid excuse that people are going to use. Because it happens all the time. There's no, I mean, this isn't new. The rehydration clause has been in boxing for a while. I mean, everybody uses it. When you're a smaller guy, you're gonna put that clause in your contract, unless you want the guy to just rehydrate past you, a whole weight division past you. So we're just waiting now for them to get the tail of the tape, for the fighters to walk to the ring, and then we can get this main event started. Not too much happened in the world of boxing today, because there wasn't that many fights on today. I think the most notable one was Blueface won his boxing match against a TikToker. Guess that's at the weigh-in yesterday.
ready to get down to 30, baby. I'm from Baltimore City. Go see how we carry it. Come Saturday. So see y'all there. Come on, bro. I can't hear you. Touch that jaw. Touch that. When I touch anything, you're going to problem. If I touch anything, I'll probably break your jaw. I bet. I feel like I'm gonna break your jaw.
What's up, Alpha? Thank you for joining the stream. You're a few moments away from the main event of the evening.
Say what? I'm gonna break your jaw. I'm promise. And don't even bring your mother or your daughter. Don't bring them. You're gonna see them. Don't bring them. Don't bring them. Tell them.
This goes deeper than just Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. This is Mayweather versus Oscar. This is Ellerby versus Oscar. The trainers have gotten into it. This is a little personal.
So here's it. Come Saturday night. For sure.
Your thoughts on Ryan Garcia saying that he's going to take you out?
Illusional.
I don't think too much thought. He's doing it. People say it. But it's not bad. It's on. It's definitely on. In the words of my partner Kenny, we're going to put nothing on somebody. I keep telling y'all, he say he's the king. It's vicious right here. I ain't never seen a king hold his kingdom down. When you have a vicious crew come through, we come through.
Where am I from? I'm from Chicago.
We ain't just boxing.
You already know, Chicago.
Come Saturday night, be prepared. Be prepared.
This is a dream come true. I'm seeing my face on the big screens at MGM. This is what I dreamed of since I was a little boy, and now I'm here. So
Oh, you're from Indonesia, all the way. Wow,
I'm very excited.
that's nice. All the way from Indonesia. Wow.
You get punished. You got the lowest
Thanks.
punishment
Thanks for the support.
boxing right now. You understand that you're not punishing nobody. The most accurate too. That's fine. But you're not punishing the most accurate too.
That's why I love big fights like this. This brings
Get that out of your mind.
people from all over the world to watch big fights, just like this.
Catching up to you.
Boxing is a worldwide sport.
Catches up to you in every way.
It brings people from everywhere.
In every way. Everything's catching up to you Saturday night. Saturday, everything. Your whole career's gonna come to a halt. Not finished. You'll be able to come back a good man. But trust me, everything comes to a halt on Saturday night. Finish. Yes, again.
Ryan, you better be careful he don't get touched.
He can't see it, but he'll see it once he's in there.
I feel like he's gonna do just like with the Rolly fight a couple months ago. I said in the prediction video that I did for that fight. I feel like Ryan is just gonna do the work for Tank, and Tank is just gonna take advantage of it. I mean, you know, he keeps his hand. He stands straight up for one thing, and he doesn't protect his chin very often because he stands straight up. But he also leaves his hands down once he stops with his combinations. And if we know anything, when we saw in the Luke Campbell fight, when Luke Campbell caught him with a punch, he went down because he had his hands down. It was a looping left hook.
Unbelievable. I've been in a few fights, and most of the people.
I'm not saying that you know, Ryan can't catch Tank, because he definitely can. He can catch Tank too. He has the power as well and the speed. But there's just so many defensive flaws in Ryan's game that, you know, it leaves him more open to getting knocked out clean by Tank Davis. On the flip side, Tank can get sloppy on defense as well. And I really don't think the move is to be aggressive in this fight either. I think the move for Tank would be fighting off his back foot. For Ryan, I think it's more of just a discipline, being disciplined on defense.
I believe it, and he believes it, and our whole team believes it, and his fans believe it. And pretty
Because if Tank even touches his chin, he's going to go down.
So that was the final words from the fighters.
I mean, the rehydration clause shouldn't matter. I mean, you know, they both signed the contract, so that really does. I don't think that really matters to Ryan either, despite all the stuff he had been talking about it. I don't think that really matters to him. He wanted to make this fight. Tank wanted to make this fight. They made it. This is a big fight atmosphere.
Does it get any better
Crowd is about to be unbelievably loud and unbelievably anxious. There's going to be tension in the arena. There's going to be tension if you're watching at home or from wherever you're watching throughout the world. It's just going to be a whole lot of tension in this fight because you just know that this fight is probably not going to go to distance. It's not going to go to distance, in my opinion. All it takes is just one punch from these guys and you're gone. So I can, if I'm sitting at home and I feel the tension in the arena, you know, I can only guess how it feels in T-Mobile Arena right now.
And that's when you know you have a fantastic fight because you can see a situation where
It was fat right there.
Boyd takes power for all 12 rounds and get a decision and outbox him using his length and speed. You can see another situation where Tank Davis is able to clip Ryan in the middle to late rounds. You can see a situation where Ryan Garcia is able to connect with Tank Davis and give him his first knockout loss early on in the fight.
I mean, and they're explaining it right now. I mean, this fight is up in the air because both guys have power, both guys have speed, and both guys have defensive lapses at times, and both guys can catch each other. I mean, it could go either way. Me personally, I just think Tank is the better fighter, but you never know. You never know. This is boxing, and we've seen upsets before. Am I going to show it? This is a live commentary stream, so I can't show the fight on YouTube. It's just not possible. Yeah, this fight especially because they'll take my entire channel down. So no, unfortunately I cannot show the fight on YouTube. But I can give y'all a little bit of advice. If you guys hit the Cash App, I have my Cash App in the chat right now. If enough people hit the Cash App, I can go over to the Discord and we can figure out what to do over there. I'll just say that. Enough people hit the Cash App, I'll go over to Discord. And then we'll see where we can go from there. Other than that, we're going to do a live commentary stream.
Look at all the attention they're getting. Look at what they've been able to do. And they didn't let this fight go until they're 33, 34 years old. They're fighting in their prime right now. And again, props to both men for doing so. There is a ferocity that I am seeing out of Gervonta Davis. And to further that point,
both guys trained especially hard for this fight. What type of bag is that? You got some Beats and wireless headphones too. Someone who has the stigma of being lazy and having out the ring issues, Gervonta Tank Davis takes training very, very seriously. Very, very seriously. He's one of the hardest workers in that gym. Ryan too, for all the flash and dash that he shows on his Instagram, he takes his training very, very seriously as well. Link, bro, no links. No links. Like I said, if enough people hit the Cash App, I'll go over to Discord, and then we can figure out something there. But it's the same thing. I think he was sharing links that could get my channel taken down.
Of this generation, and he is changing the game. And Ryan Garcia, one thing, he's gotten a lot of criticism in his upbringing because he's a good-looking kid. He's got a large social media following, but the kid is talented, and the kid has bled boxing through his whole life.
Is it started already? No, it has not started. We're almost there. They're doing all the preliminary things first. You know how it is, big fights. You got to take forever to get started.
to drive me over there. Their family was spending their checks because they had that much belief.
So we're just waiting at this point.
I was a young teenager.
They're gonna take forever. They're gonna probably play the national anthem and stuff too. Then you gotta wait for the fighters to make their long, elongated ring walks. So it's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a minute before they actually get in the ring and start fighting. And plus, I think they want to let people file into the arena as well. Because a lot of people even go to these fights. They sit out, like they sit outside the actual seating area before the main event starts. Then everybody starts filing in. Like right now, there's not a. It looks like there's not an empty seat available. And it looks like it looks like the fighters are just starting to get warmed up in the dressing room. So it might be a minute.
When it came to this training camp, he told me this is probably one of the top 3 training camps I've ever been a part of. And Joe Goosen has trained the who's who.
He looked fine. There's nothing wrong with Ryan Garcia. He looks fine. He doesn't look weight drained. He looks fine.
Talented fighter I've ever trained. He hits so hard. He has put down sparring partners. He's had to tell Ryan, look, man, these guys are looking to get you work.
They both look fine. Of course, they're gonna look a little weird because they're both fighting at a weight that they're not used to. It's a catch weight, so Tank getting warmed up right now.
The way he's been able to finish numerous guys, he finished a Mario Barrios, who's now a welterweight, and he was taller than Ryan Garcia, and was
right. Mario Barrios was even bigger.
wasn't a matter to Tank Davis. That's how big and powerful.
So if he was really,
and we've heard stories of Tank Davis sparring.
he probably put a rehydration clause in that one too, because Barrios is basically a welterweight. Yeah, there's still people filing into their seats.
And what an atmosphere that we saw yesterday for the weigh-in. There's Gervonta Davis weighing in. He looks in outstanding physical shape, as does King Rye.
Everybody looks fine. They don't look weight drained, and they may weight easily. I mean, these guys are used to making 135, 136. Look at the man. He looks fine. He looks fine. There's nothing wrong with Ryan Garcia. He looks fine. He looked like he trained perfectly for this fight.
I've been good. I've had breakfast. I'm not trained. I'm ready to go. He's been trying to put all these stipulations to give himself the edge. At the end of the day, when we step in the ring, he's not going to be able to run from it. Well, what I look at it is people talk about the rehydration clause, but to me, when you're the A side, guess what? You can do that.
Right, you can get to do that when you're A side. You put whatever you want in the contract. At the end of the day, Ryan accepted the contract. It's the contract. He didn't have to say yes, but he feels confident enough to say yes. There's no problem with accepting a rehydration clause. He wanted this fight, he took it. It's the biggest fight in a while. It's a super fight. This is what everybody wanted to see. He knows that. Tank knows that. The trainers know that. De La Hoya knows it. Floyd knows it. Manny Pacquiao and Sugar Ray Leonard, they getting ready to fight? Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. It's frightening at first, but then as you work out, as you train for 6 months or whatever the case may be, I was 6 months. I felt alive. I just felt prepared. And it's nothing like being in that ring and winning.
See, all the guys, everybody's out, and all the celebs are out.
What's it like when you're in the middle of this and everybody's paying only attention, the whole sports world and so many people globally, to just you in the ring?
It's feel like you're in the top and you know, excitement, hopping, you know, but
I heard Manny Pacquiao was looking for an exhibition opponent.
So these guys are feeling it. The winner tonight, Ray, and you've been there before, will be become the face of boxing. Tell us about what that is like and the responsibility that goes along with it.
Well, words can't describe what it feels like. I mean, it's indescribable for the most part. But you feel so good. It all pays off. The training, the workouts, the discipline, all works out and it's fun. Like, look at
Sugar Ray still trains, I think.
To be the face of boxing,
Slur.
it's going to have that message.
Well, he's old, right?
When you have to carry that around the world
Slur.
and hold up the sport, and everybody's staring at you and you're the guy. Tell us
I
what that
hope
feels
not.
like and what goes along with that,
Mhm.
the obligation and responsibility.
To be the face of boxing, the winner of this bout, you know, it's a big responsibility, especially to the fans.
I don't know, the face of boxing. The face of boxing for this fight.
Supporting us.
It's big. I don't know if it's that big.
You have to control in balance, not
That's the Crawford
to
Spence
be,
fight.
Right.
to change in attitude or what.
Maybe even the heavyweights at that point.
Big fights. You lost to Floyd Mayweather. Losses don't end careers in boxing. I'm going to say the same thing.
It's hot in California, Ruben. Yeah.
These guys are undefeated. Yet because of what Floyd Mayweather is,
Well, it's cold here in Chicago.
it's not, is it?
Well, when you lose, don't discourage. It's at the end. It's not the end of your career. You have to fight back and think about and study about why you lose the fight, and you have to recover and work hard. Just believe yourself.
How much did you learn from your loss, and did it make you better after a super fight?
They're doing a lot of preliminary stuff. A lot of preliminary stuff. The only preliminary thing I want to see is if that Spence Crawford fight has been made, because I heard the rumor that it's going to be announced tonight.
come back and win my title back. You know, I wanted to beat him. First fight, Duran. I came back the second fight with this and this and this.
Yeah, yeah. That was the no-ma.
And they just switched off the interview. I think they're doing like 3 different broadcasts. They're doing Fox. They're doing Showtime, the alternate commentators for Fox, the premier boxing champions. They're doing the regular Showtime cast, and they're doing the DAZN cast. And we're watching the PBC cast. So I don't know if it's been made or not. If it has, we would know, because they would probably announce it on the Showtime cast.
What I mean by that is for Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia's been calling him out for 2 years. Gervonta really doesn't call out people because that's not in his DNA. That's not his personality. But Gervonta
No, that was a lie. Because he had been calling out Devin Haney for months. They've been calling at each other for months. He called out Ryan Garcia so many times. That's a lie.
This is the fight he's always wanted. This is the fight he has clamored for since he was 22. Well, now ask and he shall receive. Yeah, with Tank Davis, I mean, he mentioned in the presser where he said told Ryan Garcia to keep his family at home because they're not going to like what they see. Well, Tank Davis told his own family to stay home. He said, I'm 100% focused on this fight. He said,
Somebody told me.
usually comes to every single one of his fights, and he told her, I don't want you there because this is business on Saturday night. And now we're here, and that's how focused
All right, preliminary stuff, man. Come on, let's go. And they're gonna have me streaming for 3 hours with this. I don't think they were expecting the co-main to end so quickly.
But he understands what this fight means for his legacy.
Because there's not really much to talk about in terms of news that hasn't already been discussed. Like I said before, we still have one more super fight. Oh, we do have another super fight. Stephen Fulton, Naoya Inoue. I think that's in July or something like that. June, July. It had to be rescheduled. It should have happened next month, I think. It should have happened next month, but Naoya got hurt. That's a fight I'm willing to do if I get the chance. It might be a little hard since he fights in Japan and the time differences might make it a little bit difficult. But we'll see when that fight gets made, when that fight is televised. We still have, like I said, Devin Haney, Vasyl Lomachenko, and I'm definitely streaming that fight. That's another super fight that everybody wants to see. Should have happened a couple years ago when Haney was Lomachenko's mandatory, but we all know how that ended.
fight made so much sense for Tank Davis because he never really found a dance partner that carried the same commercial appeal as in his.
It's his first time. This is Tank's first time, if I'm not mistaken, to fight someone like this on his own level. It's another superstar boxer like him. Regardless of what people think about Ryan Garcia, he still is better than any other fighter. These two fighters are perfect matchups for each other because they're better than any other fighter that they have fought up until this point in their careers. They are box office. They draw in views. Ryan Garcia with his publicity, Tank with the viral knockouts.
You have yet to see the best version of Gervonta Davis. He believes we will see that here tonight against Ryan Garcia.
I would think Ryan would get announced first.
Davis is so calculated. And that's why.
Oh, wait. This is killing me. It's killing me. I'm
This
just.
ain't even for a belt.
So similar in style.
This ain't even for a belt.
I do not think so.
No, he just catching the fade.
Yeah, this is just a fade.
Not for a belt.
This is just for bragging rights over one another. There's no belt attached to this.
He just catching the fade.
Unless, because doesn't Tank have a 140 belt?
Yeah, but it's not a title now.
No, I don't think
That's
so.
what he just catching the fade.
Yeah.
And then once it comes in the middle rounds, they start to piece it
Oh my
together,
goodness.
and they eventually become too much for their opponent and are able to put them away before a decision is even rendered. So Gervonta
Lakers are destroying the Memphis Grizzlies right now. What is wrong with the Memphis Grizzlies?
have gone the distance with him. German Mraz in 2014, Isaac Cruz in December of 21. But it takes last two opponents, oh boy,
Dylan Brooks is 1 for 11.
sensational.
It
Here he is
is.
ahead of his showdown against Rolando Rolly Romero.
Now this is what I was talking about. This is exactly what we're talking about. Rolly did most of the work here and got clinked up. He did most of the work. Then he beat Hector Luis Garcia. He made him quit on the stool.
Garcia, this was another situation where Garcia was actually doing pretty well in the early rounds, but then Tank came.
That's the punch that took him out. That was the punch right there. He hit him with the right hand over the top, and he clocked him. And he,
So hard, Hector Garcia said, I could not see out of one eye. That's why they had to call it. And the moon
think Ryan quits on the stool?
Gervonta Davis. And right after that, during the post-fight press conference began, Gervonta and Calvin Ford both said, we're gearing up for April. We're gearing up for Ryan Garcia. That's what we want. It is starting to fill up. What a crowd here at T-Mobile Arena. I mean, Miguel, this is absolutely tremendous. Talk about an atmosphere here at T-Mobile Arena.
his own pay-per-view not working. That's Virgil Ortiz saying that. That was an hour ago, but I do remember somebody saying that in the chat that their DAZN pay-per-view wasn't working. So
This is absolutely special and such a treat to be a part of.
maybe people should have brought this fight on Showtime. It's more reliable than DAZN.
Be a bigger fight of the year because of everything that comes together with both guys. We talk about their skills first and foremost, their undefeated records.
Ooh, not good.
The next level of mass appeal and commercial viability where both guys are recognized by not just boxing fans, but by
This is taking forever. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's not me. It's them. It's not me.
celebrities as well.
They're taking forever.
Celebrities here because they're fans of Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. I don't think there's a bigger fight to be made than those two, and we're just moments away from both men stepping into the ring now. And moments away from
They've been saying that for 30 minutes. We're moments away. We've been saying that for 30 minutes. Come on, man.
this is going to be something.
Crowd is filed in. There's nobody else that's going to be coming into the arena right now.
And a fight that has been literally
Dylan Brooks is terrible, and he brought the spotlight on himself because he what he said in his post-game interview has incited the wrath of Laker fans and LeBron fans everywhere.
so proud to be a part of this great sport.
So every time he touches
Comes to pageantry
the ball, he's getting booed.
Entertainment value. In my opinion, when it comes to prize fighting, expect the unexpected. We have gone over every scenario possible, but I think that something's going to happen that we couldn't even forecast. No, I think when you go back and you talk.
Okay, I see Jimmy Lennon. He just entered the ring. So he's getting ready to announce now. So get your picks in. You got Ryan, you got Tank. Get your picks in. Who you got winning and how. You got knockout, decision, you got technical knockout, stoppage. Here we go.
For the bout you've all been waiting for, it's time for boxing's highly anticipated showdown. It's time for Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia.
It is time. Now, let's just be honest. Mike Tyson made this fight happen. When Ryan went on hot boxing with Mike Tyson, he made that fight happen. Just the aura of Mike Tyson made this fight happen.
Over his last 6 fights, Tank Davis has averaged over 15,000 fans per event.
Just power everywhere in this fight.
Touch that chin.
I'm that Jackson. I'm gonna get you that left hook right there.
You don't have nothing else to put on.
Maybe that's all it's gonna take.
Fight for your life. Fight for your family. Fight for what you believe in. You haven't seen the best of Tank yet, and I'm waiting for it.
I am amazed by Ryan's power. It's almost freakish. Frightening.
Make a performance of your life.
You never felt the speed, the power. You never felt none of that.
Talk some more shit, man.
It's time to see now. It's time to see.
It's time. We will see.
And now, making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, the popular boxing sensation and the former undefeated lightweight world champion king.
And here comes Ryan Garcia. He will make his ring walk first. So that answers the question. Who's going to make their ring walk first?
Well, Tank is the A side.
Tank is the A side. And he does hold a belt in this division. So who you got walking him out? Which artist you got walking him out? Let me go ahead and put that on the mute because they'll take my channel down for the copyright. I've gotten copyright strikes for music I didn't even know was copyrighted. I didn't even intend to play music in the background of anything, and I still get copyright claims. They'll mute the audio in Germany. So Ryan Garcia making his way to the ring first. I want to see how he looks in this fight. I want to see how he's going to adjust his game plan mid-fight if things start going wrong. And he's going to have to protect his chin. There's just no doubt about it. He cannot be sloppy with his defense. He's going to have to use the jab as well. He's taller, he's longer, and he never seems to use that to his advantage. That he's long. Honestly, he has too much speed not to use the jab. Twenty-three wins, no losses, no draws. 19 big wins by way of KO for Ryan Garcia. Wonder if the music stopped. It is not. I think YouTube gives you a grace period of like what 50 seconds, something like that, before they copyright the video. Who is that dude with him?
I thought that was Justin Bieber.
I thought there was too, and it clearly is not. Tank is next to walk to the ring. I'm just already wondering what artist he has walking him to the ring. Might be his brother. It looked just like him.
Yeah, it might be.
Pretty even crowd tonight. There's nobody pro. There's no pro. It's the wrong stream. It's the wrong stream from Apape. Oh, the music. The music. As quickly I forgot, didn't I? They're gonna take my channel down. Did that dude have a glowing mask back there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who this artist is, so don't. He ain't no bigger than Tank. Look at him. Tank Davis walking to the ring. His keys to victory, I said in the prediction video, was to use it, not only go to the body of Ryan Garcia, but to set traps for Garcia. And I would say fight off your back foot and try to bait Garcia into being reckless and leaving his chin wide open. Also, Tank Davis needs to stay secure with his defense. He cannot go into these lulls where he gets on the ropes and tries to do this rope-a-dope thing, because I think Garcia is just a little bit too fast for that. Now, if one of these guys hit each other, they're most likely, and they go down, they're most likely not getting up. And this is dangerous power for both fighters. I don't see Floyd, though. Where's Floyd? I see Ellaby. I don't see Floyd. Now, he's probably looking for him, too. 28 wins, 0 losses, no draws. 26 big wins by way of KO. Tank Davis, a true superstar of the sport. There's Leonard Ellaby right there. All right, tail of the tape time. Let's go. Man, I just love the excitement. Don't you just love the excitement? It's like I feel like the last fight I did was the Benavidez Caleb Plant. I feel like the heart was pumping. My heart is not even pumping. It's just the feeling now. It's like the feeling is surreal right now. Like this is actually happening. This is not a dream. Saludos. Well, thank you. You're on YouTube, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Time for the main event. 28 years old for Tank Davis, 24 for Ryan Garcia. They both weighed in at 135. Ryan Garcia has the 7-inch reach advantage. And obviously he is the bigger, taller fighter, so. No 3 knockdown rule, only the referee can stop the fight. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round, and the fight is official after 4 rounds. Go ahead and ring it. Guess we're waiting for everybody to settle down. There's not an empty seat now. It's full, packed house right now. There's not an empty seat. Everybody's excited. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as Premier Boxing Champions presents the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by GTD Promotions, TGB Promotions, Golden Boy Promotions, and Showtime.
Has it started? They're introducing the fighters right now.
Download the app. Use the codes
We're minutes away from round one.
King Ryan Garcia now. And Big George Foreman exclusively in movie theaters April 28th. Tickets on sale now. Rated PG-13.
Max, thank you for joining the stream.
A new energy drink from Gatorade with 200 milligrams caffeine, electrolytes, and zero sugar. And Cuervo Tradicional.
All these sponsors, all these ads.
And Fast 10 in theaters May 19th. This bout is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The chairman is
We know they're fighting in Vegas.
the third executive director, Jeff Mullen. Introducing our three judges, scoring
The tickets were insane. The price of the tickets were insane for this fight.
from Nevada, Dave Moretti.
The furthest seats away was like $1,000.
Weisfeld. Introducing our third man in the ring, the referee in charge of this bout. He'll be giving instructions after the introductions, Thomas Taylor. All right, fans,
It's like it's taking an uber long time for them to just get to round one.
catchweight super fight, a battle of undefeated superstars of the sport, scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
The amount of clout this fight is gained, the reputation, the legacies on the line. This is what makes a super fight.
T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's showtime.
There it is.
Introducing to you first, on my
I
right,
will do my best to convey what is happening in the fight.
wearing black trunks, fighting out of Los Angeles by way of
From the first round all the way to the end.
he weighed in at
So sit back, enjoy, and listen to my commentary. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and like the stream. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop one of these fight live streams. We got a lot coming up, and maybe possibly more to come. So, grab a seat, hit that subscribe button, and let's get it on.
gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated, hard-hitting, wildly popular star of boxing and the former WBC interim lightweight world champion,
Ryan don't look nervous. He look okay. You don't look shaky. You don't look nervous. Looks composed.
and his opponent across the ring. On my left, fighting out of
And there's Tank Davis. So even crowd, ain't nobody biased in the crowd. Both fighters are superstars. Both fighters got their supporters in the arena. Hopefully there's no extracurricular activity. That is Floyd right there. Why you got them old big long chains on?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the hard-hitting powerhouse and renowned five-time
I think you can watch freely anywhere. You'll just have to find it. Because I'm not sure. I can't share no links in the chat. I'm sorry, download drive. I can't share no links in the chat. Forgive me if I'm saying your name wrong, Teddy. Yeah, I'm just gonna call you Teddy. King Ryan will destroy Tank. We'll see. Thank you for joining the stream, though. We'll see. Like I said, this is the fight that could go both ways. Shoot, I like Ryan Garcia too, but I just like Tank more. All right, you're ready. Let me get. I'm sitting here talking so much, I didn't even have my scorecard up.
The biggest fight of the year. Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia.
Here we go.
Both men are
And I am a new subscriber. Hello. Thank you, Teddy. Thank you for the support.
It's got to go. What an atmosphere here in the fighting capital of the world. The world.
And here we go. Come on, ring that bell. And we are on. Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia starts now. Both fighters in the middle of the ring. Ryan already starting with that jab. Definitely need to see Ryan use that jab. Get his timing together. Just missed with a left hook. Tank is going to try to bait Ryan into doing something stupid and catch him. I want to see what the strategy for Tank is. He's going to stand and trade. Is he going to box? Right now, it looks like he's trying to box off his back foot. Don't expect any fireworks in the first round, since both fighters are probably going to be looking for the distance, timing, and everything else. Ryan, of course, as predicted, is going to be the aggressor and going to try to cut off the ring, and he's doing a good job of that right now. A jab just missed by Ryan Garcia. Body shot by Ryan Garcia just missed. A jab just missed by Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia being active with that jab right now. Like I said, just trying to gain that distance and timing. I don't expect a slugfest. That's just probably not going to happen. I'm worried about Garcia's footwork. I just think Tank's footwork is a little bit better, and he's going to pivot out of a bad situation. Jab by Tank Davis just landed. By the way, Ryan Garcia is an orthodox fighter. Tank is a southpaw, so that's something to look out for. Ryan being aggressive, following Tank around the ring. They're near that red corner right now. Well, if they throw anything significant, that means it's probably going to hurt. 57 seconds left in the first round. Not too much going on. But like I said, a fill-out round. Good jab by Tank Davis. Fighters resetting to the middle of the ring. Decent sized ring tonight. A left hook just landed for Ryan Garcia. A lot of feints being thrown in by both fighters. That's key for both fighters, actually. Should have put that in the video. Trying to upset the timing of one another. A jab just missed by Garcia. A jab plus a left-hand combo by Tank Davis just missed as Garcia steps out the way. 8 seconds remaining in the first round. Good jab by Ryan Garcia. First round over. Me personally, I have Garcia winning that round. More active. Not by a lot. No shots really landed, but not much action, but still. I think Garcia pressed the action a little bit more. Again, I think Tank can afford to give up some rounds unless he's planning to box. Again, like I said, it's the first round. Not too many big punches. They're just trying to feel out each other. So, but I'm going to give that first round to Ryan Garcia. So far, Ryan's shocked me with how much he uses jab so far. But Tank, Tank is doing exactly what is expected of him. Being patient, not being over anxious, not looking for that spectacular finish in the first round. I think he's just going to if he's looking for a finish, he's going to let it come naturally. Fighters getting out of their seats for the second round. And the second round is on the way. And of course, Ryan steps up to be the aggressor. Good jabs. Ryan stepping in with a combo. Good combo by Ryan Garcia. And not letting Tank hold on. A lot of pressure coming from Ryan Garcia. And a two-punch combo by Garcia. And it's not letting Tank hold on. None of those punches really landed like that, but they're still scoring shots, and the aggression is going to be liked by the judges. So Ryan is being very aggressive, so he can walk into something here. So he has to be careful, and his hands are down. Didn't I just say that?
You setting that up already. You gonna get him? I ain't even worried about
Left hand just missed by Ryan Garcia. Tank ties up. Ryan doesn't want him to tie up. Ryan's definitely wants to be the aggressor. Definitely. He's going to push the action. You got to get off the ropes. Tank has to get off the ropes. He's going to have to throw something back to get Garcia's respect right now.
No, don't worry. He will. It's coming.
Left hand just missed by Ryan Garcia. Right hand over the top just landed behind the ear. And an uppercut by Ryan Garcia on the inside as Tank was complaining to the refs. Left hook just missed by Ryan Garcia. Body shot by Ryan Garcia. Oh, big left hand by Tank Davis. Puts Ryan Garcia on the canvas.
There it is. I told you. I told you it was coming.
And he just walked into something.
I told you.
52 seconds remaining in the second round.
I told you he's being overly aggressive. I told you.
There's that left hand.
I told you it was coming.
Didn't I say that?
I told you. He hurt too.
And guess what? He stopped the aggression.
Yep.
First knockdown of the fight for Tank Davis.
I told you. That braid sticking out.
Jab by Ryan Garcia. He's hurt. Big left hand by Tank Davis. Ooh, good left hand by Ryan Garcia.
He hurt.
Is he bleeding?
No, not yet.
He hurt.
I was bleeding in the nose.
And here we go. This is the fight everybody expected.
No, he got him hurt. I ain't got him.
He's looking for the left hand.
He's setting the next one up.
Garcia still being over aggressive. That right hand is still down. And good second round for Tank Davis. That is a 10-8 round. That is a 10-8 round for Tank Davis. Look at that perfect left hand. And guess what? That came from Ryan Garcia being undisciplined, leaving that right hand down. Exactly what he shouldn't have did. Right on the button.
Probably broke his nose because his nose is leaking.
I
told you it was coming.
Is the quit on the stool coming?
Bam.
Right on the button.
I told you it was coming. I told you. I said he's setting it up already. I told you. I knew it. You just bad his time. Look at you laughing at him. I knew he was going to get him.
He ducked right under that left hand, too. Damn.
There you go.
Self-recovery.
Might have broke his nose.
There you go.
What a second round for Tank Davis. Could this fight be over already?
Nah,
Put on the stool?
Nah, I don't think so. But he got him hurt though. He got his attention.
Third round right now. Already some action in this fight. Ryan Garcia is still the aggressor, but he's wary.
Yeah, his legs are still wobbly. His legs are still wobbly, and Tank know it.
If he catch him again, he's most likely not gonna get up.
He ain't been down by Tank.
Nuh-uh. Tank's still setting up the left hand. He's using a lot of movement.
He's setting up the next one.
Looked like Garcia is hesitant now too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said. Fight off your back foot. Well, he's gonna walk into something because he leaves that right hand down.
Tank start going to his body. He's gonna get him out.
Yeah. Not too many punches landed. This left hand just landed for Tank Davis. It was weak, but it scored. Garcia's aggression has stepped down too. Starting to use that jab more. That's what happens when you don't move your head and you stand straight up. Now Tank's starting to be the aggressor.
Mm-hmm.
But Tank has to be careful. Don't walk into nothing either.
Mm-hmm. You know, tasted that power.
Yeah.
You didn't believe it.
That's all I'm saying. Don't fall asleep now.
He won't. He's disciplined.
Not too many punches landed this round. Very slow round.
That bull rush didn't work. That was a bad idea.
Yeah, trying to be over aggressive. You can't duck in with that jab. If you're gonna throw that jab, you gotta throw it with conviction for Tank Davis. Throw it with conviction. Don't lunge. Yes, I think targeting the body for Tank would be beneficial as well.
You go to the body, he get him out of here.
Don't keep headhunting. Tank is starting to stalk now. Got a nice wide stance and he's starting to stalk. Left hand, straight left hand by Tank Davis just landed. A left hand by Ryan Garcia just landed.
There you go. Go to that body. There you go.
Ooh,
Go to that body. He started. He know it. He found something too. He saw it. He looked at Tank's face. He found something.
Yeah.
You got to get him out of here. You got to get him out of here. He already know it. He seen the same thing I saw. He's like, oh, I saw something. I saw it.
Straight right hand, left hand just missed for both fighters. Straight left hand, straight right hand by Ryan Garcia, I'm sorry. And that is the end of the third round. I'm going to give that round to Tank Davis.
Yeah, Tank won. He found something else.
Yes.
I can see it. I saw it on his face like an aha moment.
Mike Tyson in attendance. The man himself, the man responsible for this. He intimidated Ryan Garcia into making this fight. I noticed a lot of people left once Garcia got put down.
Really?
Yeah. Joe Gruesome just told him about the left uppercut.
Yeah, but he looking for it, but he gonna set it up first.
Yeah.
He's gonna start tapping that body.
No lunging for Tank Davis. If there's one thing I would say, no lunging. If you're gonna throw the jab, don't do this. Don't do that. Throw it with conviction. Sharp, short, and straight to the target. Calvin just told him to go high, go low. Fourth round on its way. Don't like the way Ryan's just walking in with no head movement, no nothing. Just kind of walking in. Body shot by Ryan Garcia right there. By left hand. Yeah, because he turned into it. So he tasted the full power. I still don't think Tank caught him all the way, though. I feel like he turned with it a little bit.
Time enough.
Body shot by Ryan Garcia right there. Body shot by Tank Davis right there. Jab. That was a jab. Not all these punches are landing for either fighter. Because they're both wary of each other right now. Especially Ryan. He's wary of that left hand now. Because his aggression has definitely stopped. Tank looking to feint, looking to open up Ryan with that peekaboo defense. Feints by Ryan Garcia, but nothing landed. Good jab by Ryan Garcia right there. A body shot by Tank Davis just landed. Another straight body shot by Tank Davis just landed. Jab by Ryan Garcia just landed. Good right hand by Ryan Garcia just landed. Body shot by Tank Davis, left hand just landed. A left hand just landed on the shoulder for Tank Davis. Ooh, that check left hook. Don't lunge. Good jab by Tank Davis. It's the fourth round. Then when we get our next taste of action, who's going to go down? Good body shot by Tank Davis. He's really making a good investment to the body. That left hand just missed by Tank Davis. No, that missed. Ooh, left hand. That left hand landed.
Wobbled him. I don't know why the commentators ain't peeped that.
Ooh, good left hand by Tank Davis. That stunned Ryan Garcia. The quickness of Tank Davis is bothering Garcia right now. That's the footwork. Don't lunge. No lunging. I think I'm going to give that round to Tank Davis. Not too much happened in that round. Just a few good left hands by Tank Davis. But he was still more active than Ryan and still more accurate than Ryan. And I feel like Ryan's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's not using the jab. He's not using head movement. Blood coming from the nose of Garcia right now. All them jabs.
Oh shit, got through.
No, that was not the same left hand. Joe Goosen is not giving very good advice, is he? Because his boxing isn't working because he's not using his jab. There's Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao in the crowd. He's happy. There's Floyd. Former opponents. He doesn't look too worried. We're in the 5th round now. Garcia once again applying the pressure. Not too many jabs have landed for either fighter right now. Garcia's actually thrown more, but he's landed less. Jab to the body by Ryan Garcia. I think Tank is measuring right now because he keeps probing that hand out. I feel like he's going to have to force Tank. How I feel about this is I think Tank is doing exactly what he wants to do, is make Garcia come towards him. For Garcia, I think he's going to have to do something to make Tank Davis, get Tank Davis in trouble or something.
He tried that already. He got put down.
Or make Tank Davis come to you.
He needs to counter punch.
Yeah. Like that. Good left hand by Tank Davis off the counter.
No, Garcia needs to counter punch.
I know.
He tried pressing action. He got put down.
But that's the thing I said in the video. I've never seen him fight off his back foot like that. He's always been a come forward aggression fighter. Yeah. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. You go the opposite way. Not too many punches landed this round once again. Both fighters are very extremely wary of each other. More like a counter-punching fight. Jab to the body by Ryan Garcia. Landed on more like on the hip, right?
Ooh, good body
Left
shot.
hand.
Ooh,
Ooh, you hurt him.
Body shot. You got him hurt. You hurt him with that body shot.
He did hurt him with that body shot.
He's hurt. Got him hurt.
Well, that's what he needs to do. He needs to go to the body. Tank's doing just that.
Chop that tree down. Body head.
Nothing has landed flush for either fighter just yet. If it did, nobody would be standing. Good jabs from Ryan Garcia. That body shot just missed.
You start taking that body from him, that's it. It's a wrap. He can't take no more body punches. He can't take the body punches.
But he keep turtling up.
Yeah, he's hurt to the body. He can't take them body punches. Tank no.
And you explained. Good jab by Ryan Garcia. Straight left hand just missed by Tank Davis. Ooh, both fighters just missed with dangerous punches right there. That round was very, very meh. Not too much was going on in that round. I don't know who won that round, actually.
Tank won.
You think Tank won?
He hurt him. He had him hurt.
I don't think. I'll give the round.
A lot of punches thrown, but he hurt him.
I'll give the round to Tank. I'm not too sure who won that round. It's more like a swing round. That's a punch that landed. There wasn't a lot of action in that round, so it's kind of hard to score. I'll give the round to Tank because he's more active. Garcia definitely needs to do something to get Tank's respect. We're going into the 6th round now. Is he breaking him? Is he going to quit on the stool?
Give it a couple more rounds. What round is this?
It's the
Fourth?
6th round.
6th round?
Yep. It's taking them longer and longer to get off that stool. Here we go. The 6th round. Both fighters on the edge of the ring near that blue corner. Here comes Ryan again doing that over-aggressive stuff. Yeah, he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to though. He ain't got no choice.
You gotta take some chances.
Just know when you take chances, you're gonna most likely get caught. He's using that jab right now. Left hand just missed by Ryan Garcia. Ooh, a right hand just landed for Ryan Garcia.
Nah, that ain't nothing. He ain't getting nothing.
Uh-oh.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Good scoring shots by Ryan Garcia. Body shots
Watch this.
just landed for Tank Davis.
Watch this.
Is he gonna duck under again? Left hand just missed by Tank Davis. Body shot by Tank Davis.
He can hurt him to the body.
Yep, both fighters just landed 2 good body shots. A jab by Ryan Garcia. Tank, action is starting to heat up for both fighters right now. Body shot by Tank Davis. Another body shot by Tank Davis. A combo to the body, actually. Tank's starting to use some feints now. He's looking for that left hand.
Keep tagging that body. Use the Errol Spence
Jab
program.
by Ryan Garcia. Body shot lands for Tank Davis. Ooh, that was a good dodge, because if he didn't, that would have landed flush.
Mm-hmm.
His feet are getting tangled.
Good straight left hand. Straight right hand. This is a good round. This has been a good round for Garcia.
Get a left-handed fighter, right-handed fighter.
Yeah.
Feet get tangled.
This has been a good round for Garcia. A left hand just missed by Garcia. Ooh, good straight right hand by Ryan Garcia. A jab. Ooh, left hand by Tank Davis.
He caught him again.
On the exchange. Body shot by Tank Davis. It's a very even round. Somebody gonna need to do something in these last 37 seconds to steal the round. That punch missed. Ooh, good combo by Ryan
Good body
Garcia.
shot.
Good body shot by Ryan Garcia. And speed.
Didn't see, there you go.
No, speed is playing a big difference in this fight right now. Good body shot by Tank Davis. Both fighters tying up. I think Garcia won that 6th round. I think he was more. I think he won that 6th round.
Maybe.
I think he landed the better shots. Yeah, and I think he landed some of the better shots in that round. Boom, on the top temple. That did actually do something.
Mm-hmm.
He took it well. Because it didn't land. Nothing has landed flush. Nothing has landed flush. Because he kind of rolled with it too.
Yeah, I don't think he got the power to hurt him yet.
He
You
hasn't.
got to catch him very flush.
Flush.
On the chin. You catch anybody on flush on the chin, they going down.
2 Charlos, both Charlos there. Jamel and Jamal. Jamel Charlo, obviously the 155 undisputed champion. Jamal, his brother, fights at 168. 2 very good fighters. Heard Jamal bet $10K on Ryan Garcia to win this fight. Wonder how he's feeling right now. Tape issue. And I guess not. We resume action in the 7th round. Ryan is just walking in using no jab. Ooh, good right hand by Ryan Garcia. He has Tank in the corner. The Tank ties up. Starting to put the earmuffs on. He's going to have to go to the body, Tank Davis. And stay off those ropes.
Don't worry, he will.
That straight left hand just landed for Tank Davis. Good jab, but just landed for Ryan Garcia.
He set something up.
Of course he's setting something up. He's always setting something up. Like a viper. Always looking to catch his prey off guard.
Garcia, you cannot take his punching power lightly either. This is what makes this fight so compelling. It can end at any one
No,
point.
he's feeling wild.
No, they're just moving. They're just shuffling around because
Remember,
he
they
keeps.
see that getting
Yeah,
tangled because he's an orthodox. He's writing against the left.
yeah. Left hand just landed for Tank Davis as a jab landed for Garcia.
Yeah, he
Ooh,
stepped
combo,
up, he
a
stepped
combo right there by
He
Ryan
stepped
Garcia.
on Tank's foot.
Yeah,
Mm.
can't leave that chin out though, or else it's gonna get checked. Left hand by Ryan Garcia.
Oh, Tank Hayden hurt him. You
And
hurt
left
him. I told
hand and a body shot.
Body shot. I told
Just
you.
put Ryan Garcia
I
down
told
for the
you.
second
I
half.
told you that body shot hurt. I told you. I told you. You hurt him with that body shot. That's knocked.
It's out. It's over. Tank Davis has just knocked out Ryan
With a body
Garcia
shot.
with a body shot. Didn't I say that?
With a body shot. With
Didn't I say that?
a body shot. With a body shot. I told you. I told you he was hurt to that body in the 4th round.
A pound for pound fighter.
He was hurt to that body in the 4th round. He was hurt in the 4th round. I told you that. He hurt him in the 4th round. If he kept going to that body,
Yep.
I told you he was gonna get him out of here.
Yep.
I told you.
And there's no doubt about it.
I told you. Can't take the power.
Cesar, it just ended. It just ended. You just missed it. Tank Davis just knocked out Ryan Garcia with a body shot.
Yep.
And didn't I say that in this fight a couple
I
weeks
said that
ago?
when this fight started.
Just couldn't take it.
I said he go to the body, he win this fight easy.
Yep.
And that's what Floyd was telling him. Hit that, go to the body. He told him.
And that is the fight.
That's why Floyd wouldn't sit down. He was coaching him through the fight. He
Yeah.
was telling him exactly what to do.
Yep. I just woke up too. Yep. Man, you missed a good one. Body shot. Everybody said it at the same time. Body
I
shot.
said that. I told you, you're going to get him with a body shot.
Yep.
He quit. He couldn't, he didn't want to fight no more.
Mm-mm. He stopped him in 7. No more excuses. No more. No more Ryan is better than Tank. It's over.
Yep.
Just couldn't take it.
And now what's next?
Well,
I support-
Lomachenko.
Yeah, I know. What round was the stop? It was round 7, body shot. I support my Mexican people, but I knew Tank had it. Hey, Ryan came to fight. It was a good fight. It was a good fight.
I said the 7th or 9th round.
Yep.
Did I say that?
With a body shot.
Between the 7th and 9th round, you're going to put him down.
I think I said that a couple weeks. I said that it might be the way.
That
Yep.
body shot got him.
And he
That was
started
it.
jumping
Couldn't catch his
around.
breath.
Yeah.
He couldn't catch his breath. He couldn't catch his breath.
Yeah. He took the breath out of him.
Knocked the wind out of him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Couldn't take it.
It's an accumulation of hard body shots. He quit.
He couldn't take it no more.
He quit. I told you.
Mm-hmm.
He ducked up under it.
Boom.
Boom. Right there.
I don't think he got full
See,
leverage.
he saw his face. He knocked
Yeah.
the wind out of him.
Yeah.
He knocked the wind out of him.
He hit him in a bad spot too.
Uh-huh. He might have broke his rib. Like he looked at him like he
You looked at him like that.
like motherfucker, you gonna hit me? Tank was gonna hit him too.
There's a lot. There's a
You
lot.
hit me when I'm
There's a lot. There's a lot of salty faces in that
You know, he's
crowd.
like, you got me. That's what he said. You got me. That's how he looked. He looked at him
And
like,
look,
you got me.
look at the punch. It didn't really land like that.
Yes, it did.
on side.
Boom,
Boom.
right there.
Yeah,
Yes,
right
he
there.
did. He might have broke a rib because he was like, you got me. He couldn't catch his breath. He was trying to catch his breath.
Yeah.
He couldn't catch his breath. He couldn't breathe. He couldn't
Yeah.
catch his breath. He was like,
Then he
shit.
looked-
He's like, shit, you got me. He looked at him like, shit, you got me.
A lot of salty faces in that crowd.
Like, don't hit me no more, man.
Right, that's how he was looking.
Don't hit me no more, man.
A lot of salty faces in that crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pound for pound. Now,
Look at him back there. He can't be out here. Oh my God, I can't believe you.
I still think in that division, Isaac Pitbull Cruz is an upcoming champ. Well, unfortunately, Pitbull Cruz lost to Tank Davis earlier.
Right. He already beat him.
But I would love to see a rematch of that. I wouldn't mind that. But now I'm ready to see. You know what I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see Devin Haney. I'm ready to see the fight with Devin Haney now.
Him, Jawan, he said, just going back to my prediction 3 hours ago, I told you Tank was going to win between 7 and 9. I said that too.
There's no doubt now. Now we need to see Devin Haney. That's the guy I want to see now. He just knocked out a star of boxing. Put him down with a body shot. I think I said that a couple weeks ago. The week before the fight started, I said he's going to catch him in a way you don't expect.
He knocked the wind out of him. He couldn't catch his breath.
That does sound like a good fight too. I know it does because it's. I mean, Devin Haney? Devin Haney is going to beat Vasyl Lomachenko. He's going to beat Vasyl Lomachenko. I think he might knock out Vasyl Lomachenko.
Right.
Because I think after Haney beats Lomachenko, or if he beats Lomachenko, I think Haney is going to move up and he's going to carry a bit more power to that division. That's what I want to see. Two very skilled fighters. Now that's a fight. That's a fight. Other than that, I don't know where Tank goes from here.
Well, he ain't undisputed yet.
The fight.
This wasn't a title fight.
No.
They just caught the fade.
Yeah. A fight, maybe a fight with Regis Prograis. Or a fight with Devin Haney.
Who else got a belt in that division?
Shoot, Regis Prograis.
That's who's gonna be next then.
Josh Taylor. I'd love to see that Regis Prograis fight. Either that or Haney. I want to see Haney or Regis Prograis next. That's who I want to see next. Now it was a good fight. Tank keeps going up. Nothing else that a chant. Yeah, that's a chant right there. You keep going up. You got it. I mean, this dude is unbelievable. He just knocked out the guy that they said could knock him out.
The dream that you had, does the reality match that dream?
Yes, it's definitely match the dream. You know, but
There's a lot of salty people on Twitter right now.
I'm gonna keep my head down, stay humble, and continue to work.
Seems as though you had a crystal ball as well. You said the 7th round to us.
Oh, now the weight drain starts.
Take the towel down.
The excuses.
The excuses starts. There were no excuses for this fight. They both fought at their best. You can't do nothing but respect it.
It was me just trying to get into his head. You know, I really don't know till I actually get in there with my opponent. But once I got in there with him, I felt like it was the skill wise, like it was like unmatched.
Take a look.
Yeah, they were evenly matched for a minute.
He got him from the beginning. He put him down in the first round.
Then you knocked it down in the second. Tell us from your vantage.
22nd round.
It just
Salt or black pepper in the faces still won't change the outcome of that happening. I agree completely.
not knowing his placement.
It don't matter.
I knew that was smart.
That won't change the outcome.
No. It is what it is.
It is what it is. At least he took the challenge.
Yeah, he's the better fighter.
Right.
Better fighter.
This wasn't even for a title. He didn't have to do this. This wasn't even for a title. But he felt like he was confident enough to do it.
He just wanted to fade.
But that's what happens when you try to catch the fade. He opened up too.
Ugh. He landed his little pump, but he knocked the wind out of him. He
Right.
didn't catch his breath.
Nah, but I seen his face. I seen his face expression, and that's what made me take it to him.
He saw his face.
Because if he didn't, I don't think if Tank wouldn't have realized that he had him hurt, he probably would have stayed up.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to play my game. So when he was looking at me, I was looking at him like trying to tell him like get up, and then he just shook his head no.
I remember.
Devin Haney or Regis Prograis. That's the fight I want to see. Because because Haney, he's going to box, and he's going to carry that power with him. That's going to be fun.
What did he say?
I don't know. They didn't ask him.
He was talking. I couldn't hear what he said.
Let's bring in Ryan Garcia. Came over and spoke to Tank. First of all, how are you, Ryan? Are you okay?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Tank is a great fighter. Take my hat off.
Yeah, that's for Biden took a whole Thanksgiving meal. That's one way to say it. That's one way to say it. Hey, he took the challenge. Ain't
That's what he
nothing.
said. It is what it is.
Right.
You got him. That's how he looked at him. Like, you got me.
Yeah. This fight was everything everybody expected it to be. I mean, what more could you ask for? It was a super fight.
You got him.
It was two of the best going at it. It's not like his career is over.
No.
His career is far from over.
You have other fights, but you got him. Really, what
Tank
you
is
say?
Tank
It
is just
what
the
it
better
is.
man. I think the next big fight in that division is Lomachenko and Haney. And I feel like Haney is going to beat the crap out of Lomachenko.
Boom.
See, that's what happens when he punches wide.
He's like, oh.
Yeah. He punches wide, and that's the problem with. I said that when the fight was made.
Catches breath.
That's the problem with Garcia. When he opens up wide, he leaves himself open.
Yeah, I was gonna get back up, but I just couldn't get up.
Yeah, he couldn't get up.
He said, I just couldn't get up.
I mean, there's nothing.
He got the wind knocked out
What can
of
he
him.
say?
He got him. He got the wind knocked out of him.
All them salty faces in
He was
there.
hurt. He got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, I think I should have pressured him a little harder near the ropes. I was giving him a little too much respect, and
Yeah, because guess
You got
what?
put it on your ass.
And I'm not really
You
big.
tried to press him and you got knocked out. You got
No.
knocked down. You got put down.
Now, Caesar, I'm not really big on MMA commentary like that. I mainly just do boxing, mainly because MMA is not as, to me, is not as good as boxing. But you know, it's hard to catch those MMA fights.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah, it's hard to catch those. I feel like I can get into a boxing fight more, and I feel like that's what people really want to see too. I'm not really well, and two, I don't really know a lot about the UFC or any MMA. I'm doing more boxing streams, of course, because we got big fights coming up. But I don't know if I'm gonna be doing any MMA streams like that. And that's just like, I don't know, Francis Ngannou, John Jones, or something like that. I'm not well versed in MMA enough to do streams like that. All right, that's good. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. So what I want to see from Tank next is I probably want to see.
I mean, what more do he have to do? I mean, this is a guy that everybody said he couldn't beat.
Yeah,
He beat him.
he beat him. Yeah. Now what I want to see, but he's still fighting. He's still active. He's only 28.
But the other guys got to win in their fights.
Yeah.
He won. He did. He took care of his business.
Right.
Bang.
Yep. So if Tank decides to pursue this further in that division or whatever, if he decides to pursue this further, I would want to see a fight with either Regis Prograis or Devin Haney. For Ryan, I'd like to see a bounce back fight.
Or even Shakur Stevenson. You ain't
Shakur Stevenson. Ooh, that might be tough.
That'd be a better fight than Haney to me. Shakur Stevenson.
You think so? I don't know. That Haney fight sound. Either one of those two fights sound good.
He felt that immediately.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, now that you said it, Shakur Stevenson.
I told her a body shot was gonna put him down. I
Yeah.
told you.
Well, I said that a week ago. I said he's gonna put him down, but he's not gonna put him down the way you expect. He's gonna put him down with a body shot. For true. What about them weird boxing channels like Rough and Round? I don't know nothing about them boxing channels that you just mentioned. Yeah, you can give some recommendations, but now I might
Give him some recommendations.
like what?
Give him some of your boxing channels that you look at.
Well, I mean, I look at the mainstream channels: ESPN, Showtime, The Zone. I do all those fights.
Talking about YouTube channels.
Oh no. If you mean YouTube channels, I watch guys like Boxing Ego, Dante's Boxing Nation, Blue Blood, all those guys. TJ Loves Fights, all those guys are good channels to watch for boxing. So for Tank Davis, it's yet another knockout win. He shows why he's a superstar of the sport.
Yeah.
For Ryan Garcia, it's back to the drawing board. We'll see where he goes from here. I think a fight with Pitbull Cruz would be good for Ryan Garcia.
Rematch? Oh, Ryan Garcia, yeah.
A fight with Pitbull Cruz would be good for Ryan Garcia. For Gervonta Tank Davis, we're looking forward to another big fight. Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Regis Prograis. I can go with you. Now that you even said it, Shakur Stevenson sounds like a great fight. That's going to be a barn burner fight. Those are guys that are going to test each other. But I'm going to get up out of here. I'm not going to take too much of your time up. It was a good fight. I enjoyed it. We're going to wait for the next big fight. If I can check the schedule here. Let me check my schedule. Well, I don't know, because there might be fights before that. Big fights before that. Let me check my ring walks. Okay, so how's the schedule looking? We got Canelo Alvarez versus John Ryder on May 6th. Devin Haney and Vasyl Lomachenko on May 20th. In June, we have Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez. July 25th, Stephen Fulton and Naoya Inoue. And I think somewhere on this list, we might have another fight. I think Virgil Ortiz will be back in action. So until then, I will see you guys probably in the Devin Haney fight. So until then, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you guys for watching the stream. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. It helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop one of these boxing streams. Follow me on social media. I'm out. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.